Epictetus was born a slave around 50 AD, yet he became one of history's greatest voices of freedom. He had no wealth, no status, no privilege, but his mind was unchained. He discovered a truth no one could take away: freedom lies within. For Epictetus, liberty isn't granted by rulers or measured in possessions. True freedom comes from mastery of oneself. Some things are in our control: our thoughts, choices, actions, and judgments. Everything else, wealth, health, reputation, circumstances, is not. Confusing the two brings suffering. Focusing on what we control brings peace. Even as a slave, Epictetus lived this truth. Beaten, commanded, treated as property, he was free inside. No whip could touch his reason. No chain could bind his will. Freedom, he realized, is not outside, it is within. This lesson still applies today. Jobs are lost, relationships end, wealth disappears. But how we respond, our integrity, our calm, our choices, remains ours. Root peace in the external, and anxiety follows. Root it inside, and we become unshakable. Epictetus taught that it's not events, but our opinions about them, that disturb us. Insults harm only if we accept them as harm. Misfortune destroys only if we interpret it as destruction. Our mind is the battlefield of freedom. The key is turning inward, asking not how to control the world, but how to master ourselves. Life's storms are inevitable: aging, sickness, death, disappointment. But we choose how to face them. Courage or fear, virtue or weakness, freedom is in the response. And that requires discipline. Discipline is not punishment, it is liberation. It frees us from impulse, desire, and fear. The undisciplined think they are free, but they are bound by every whim. The disciplined follow reason, not appetite. They are masters of themselves. Discipline shows in small acts: holding silence instead of speaking in anger, waking early to study, resisting indulgence that weakens body or mind. Each act strengthens the soul. Discipline is not denial, it is training for freedom. We often mistake freedom for indulgence: eating what we want, doing what pleases us, chasing every desire. Epictetus calls this bondage. True freedom is choosing what strengthens us, and saying no to what degrades us. Like an athlete whose daily training looks like restriction, but builds power, endurance, and excellence, discipline is the foundation of real freedom. Fortune can take possessions, enemies can insult, death can claim all, but the choice to live with honor, calm, and courage is ours. The disciplined person carries freedom wherever they go. In a world full of distractions and pressure, discipline is more vital than ever. Without it, we are swept by desire and fear. With it, we become the authors of our own lives. Pleasure fades without discipline, wealth becomes a burden, power corrupts without control. Only a disciplined soul can truly enjoy life.